Good evening and hello there, Internet. It is Saturday night, March the 6th, 2021. It is 8:01 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right, folks. Once again, the greatest live art competition in the known universe is live on Twitch as we continue on with Season 2 of Super Art Fight Online. It's an honor and a pleasure to be with you here tonight. We are in the heat of an incredible season. 4 episodes down. Episode 5 here tonight. One more episode to go next week, and it's been a hell of a season so far. Eliminators, redemptions, all sorts of craziness, and we are absolutely honored that you decided to spend your Saturday night with us. We hope you're having a good one, but I, your host, Marty Day, cannot do it by myself, and this week I am joined by a man who somehow I have not hosted an episode with yet. He is my brother from another mother, and I've missed him terribly. Ladies and gentlemen, Ross Dover. Ross!
Oh, hey, Marty. It is good to be here. And speaking of brothers and other mothers, hey, Carol. I'm sure you're watching. How's it going?
Hi, Carol. Miss you.
Yeah, how's it going, Marty?
It's good. It's good. It's been a really awesome season. It's been a really good week. I don't know how it's been for you, but it's been a nice one for me. And I'm just really excited to continue on here with some awesome Super Art Fight action. We've got 3 incredible bouts, but Ross, this would be where if we wouldn't get a DMCA, I would pot up Thin Lizzy's Boys Are Back in Town, because it's been a while since the OGs have been hosting a show together. I've missed you, seriously.
I've missed you too, buddy. It feels like it has been ages since we've had a chance to do a show together, making the same jokes, getting the good goofs, and generally, having a good time.
Yeah. How's life with you, man? How are you doing in the second March of quarantine?
Yeah, wow. Well, let's see what's new around here. Trying to get out more now that the weather's a little nicer. That's nice. Mm-hmm. Trying to get some exercise in. Got to lose that quarantine weight before summer hits. And thinking of becoming a hat guy.
A hat guy. I certainly don't blame you. I've become a hat guy myself as my hairline has slowly but surely decided to tell me to F myself. So I guess you're in a similar boat. What you thinking for your hats?
I'm gonna try some things out. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna wind up. I have a round face, which doesn't really always lend itself to hats. Generally more oval faces. So we're gonna try some stuff out. I don't know quite where we're gonna go. We might go Major League. We might go with more of a fedora, maybe a bouffant. Is that a type of hat?
No, that's a hairstyle.
That's a hairstyle. Well, maybe it's a wig. I don't know. I'm open to options.
I'm thinking you should get one of those hats with little curly hairs off of it. You can carry a giant lolly everywhere.
Listen, I'm up for that with the understanding that I do have to greet people by raising up the hat so the hair moves with it. Because if you don't make that joke with that hat, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
for a second there, I thought this was a Hasidic Jew wig, but no. You're going like Dolly outfit.
Yeah. I'm going full on lovable scamp in the 1910s. that's what I'm going for.
I think
wearing short pants. Yeah,
I think lovable scamp's gonna be your new nickname, Marty.
The lovable scamp, Marty Day. There's our T-shirt for this week.
Shucksy nice ducksy. Font. That's your.
Yeah. Anyway, we do have a really, really awesome show for you here tonight. If this is your first time joining us for Super Art Fight, welcome. Hello. Yes, we've got one more episode after this one in the season, but we've got some awesome content for you to watch here tonight. We've got some awesome content you can watch on our YouTube page, youtube.com/superartfight, to see how we got here. But if you've never seen a Super Art Fight before, I'm going to turn it over to Ross to explain to you how exactly a Super Art Fight works. Ross.
Thanks, Scamp. So here is how tonight is going to go. We are going to be seeing 3 fantastic bouts of art fight action. Each bout will feature 2 artists. They will each have a starting topic, and they will have a set amount of time to cover the digital canvas with artwork. At the end of that time, you, the audience tuning in live, is going to be choosing the winner based upon who you vote for in the Twitch poll chat that is on my screen over there, but that's not very helpful for you. So you're going to vote by clicking on things, and that's going to, choose the winner and stuff. But if that wasn't interesting enough, we like to throw a little wrench in the gears called the Wheel of Death. The Wheel of Death is full of topics submitted by you, our audience, via our website, superartfight.com. So if you go there right now, you can submit Wheel of Death topics for future matches. But tonight's locked in. We got that on lock before the show, and I cannot be more excited for you all to see it in action. What'd I miss, Marty?
No. You knocked it all out. You got it all handled. You broke it down for the people at home. And of course, folks, the best way to understand how an art fight works is by seeing one live and in person. But before we throw it to the canvas for action, I want to recap where we've been so far and take a look at the brackets so far. All right, up there at the top, that's the Eliminator bracket. You're seeing the finals of it tonight as it's Uncle Al versus Rave Royale in our main event. Uncle Al having defeated Stevie Speed, Atropa Belladonna to get there. Rave Royale definitely taking down some big name talents, taking down Bunny and General Storm Sketch along the way. I'm very excited to see who goes over in tonight's main event. But it's that redemption bracket where if you like an underdog story, we've got one for you. So we've got DIETANIUM and Stevie Speed throwing down in tonight's opening contest. As we get to see who can redeem themselves and find their way to the finals next week. It's going to be a very, very unique show. And if that wasn't enough, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some non-tournament action, including the return to the canvas of Baron von Sexyful for the first time in 2021. Who'd have thought that we would have waited until March to actually put him in about. Nevertheless, folks, it's going to be an awesome show, and I think we should get started with our opening contest. And this opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is the finals of the Eliminator bracket. I'd like to welcome to the digital stage first. She is a one-woman mosh pit. She is the current reigning Super Art Fight champion and is one of the most unpredictable members of the Super Art Fight roster. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DIETANIUM!
Vroom, vroom, mother truckers! Greetings! I've come to you with a very exciting new outfit I'm very excited to share with you all. Hey, host Jay, ask me about my outfit.
All right. DIETANIUM, what's the deal with your whole look tonight? What's going on?
Well, I've been learning a lot about this NASCAR racy thing from Mr. Speed over on the other side, especially since the last time we went against one another. He wrote so boldly on my tummy, that I do it for Dale, and I decided to research that a bit. And I've realized that NASCAR is basically one giant mosh pit, but turned up to 11 billion. I mean, you go around in a circle, you attempt to crash, and the crashes are more bloody and deadly, and full of gasoline and fire and fuel than even the biggest beer shower that I've created and caused in my own concert misadventures that I've not engaged with for about a month about a year or so. Social distancing, and yeah.
Yep.
No, that makes absolute and total sense. And I understand distancing. It's an important thing to do, but you have quite the opponent in front of you. And to introduce him, I'm going to turn it over to Ross. Ross!
All right, it is my pleasure to bring to the stage tonight DIETANIUM's opponent, who is probably the fastest artist in all of Super Art Fight history. A stock car racer, an artist, and of course, a Super Cola spokesperson. Give it up for Stevie Speed!
That's cute. It's really cute. I really do appreciate the enthusiasm from Titanium tonight. Clearly, she doesn't understand the nuance quite yet of my profession, but that's cool. I mean, that's all fine. It'll come in time. I'll do my best to teach, as I always do. I'm very generous in that way. But, it takes a lifetime of studying and understanding and really diving in and giving yourself to racing to really truly understand and love it the way I do. So I appreciate the enthusiasm. We'll get there eventually. But for tonight, I think let's let the experts lead the way, and both on the track and on the canvas. And I will get this victory for myself, for my fans, for my sponsors. The drill. I say it every week. It's me. I'm great. You know the drill. I do want to say I don't remember what happened last week, but I appear to be in the Final Four now, and that's awesome for me. So I'm just looking forward to getting out there and getting this W for everybody who put so much into this program, especially my sponsors. I love them so much. My God, I love them so much. Just...
All right, big fan of the sponsors there. Thank you so much, Stevie Speed. We're so happy to have you here with us here tonight. Producer, if we could roll us over to the canvas, we are just about ready to get things rolling.
Yes, indeed, Ross. In our opening contest, again, 20-minute time limit. Tonight, all of the topics are opposites. So Titanium on the left in pink gets to go with hard, while Stevie Speed on the right in blue gets to draw soft. Hard v soft in this opening contest. We're going to start this like we start all of them. We're going to ask the artists if they're ready, and then count down 3, 2, 1 art fight. So, Titanium, are you ready?
Never have you seen a more hardcore fighter ready to bring the hard to the canvas. Yes, ready.
Gotta say, not sure how I thought that was going to go when you started with never, but I'm glad it ended that way. Stevie Speed, are you ready?
I am always ready, Martin. I'm always ready.
All right, I'm glad to hear it. Well, here we go, folks. Finals of the redemption bracket. 3, 2, 1, art fight.
Now, with hard versus soft, Marty, I gotta ask, what is the show rated?
This is a PG, possibly a PG, a 13.
A PG or a PG-13. Got it.
Yeah,
so we're gonna see some
let's play this right. Yes. It's gonna be all about the cheeses here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
A chevre. A nice chevre.
Yes, love a chevre. My favorite gas station.
Did not expect a plug for gas in the middle of this.
Really?
So,
we got Stevie Speed here. I'm pretty sure it's
that's a fair point.
On his jersey.
By the way, Ross, breaking news from a poll that was done. They will trust you with their lives. Find people at home.
Okay.
53% of the people watching at home do trust you with their lives.
Well, let's be clear on this. 53% of the voting populace, which, as we all know, is less than half of the actual people watching. But the point is, decisions are made by people who show up. So all of you are now fortunately trusted with I get your lives now. That's how that works. Why is that a question that's been asked? I really don't understand contextually.
So there was a statement said in the chat about whether or not they'd trust you with their lives. So that's where we are.
All right. Well, I'm glad to have your faith.
Yeah, and it looks like for as well as that went for the live audience's trust in you, things are going terribly on the canvas as illustrated by Titanium, as it looks like we've got a wreck on the canvas. We've got some sort of bit of explodiness. We've got what appears to be either a tire or a piece of round licorice, and I'm guessing that is part of a car, not a body part, going right into a brick wall there.
Yeah, it is looking hard there on the left side of the canvas, thanks to Titanium in pink. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Stevie Speed working in blue, working on some soft curves And now also, I guess, a soft crash of some kind as the decals come together there on the right. And it's car number 29 going through some trouble there. Marty, car 29. Does that mean anything to you?
I believe that is the car number that Stevie Speed races for Super Cola.
Yes, great.
On the t-shirt, which you can buy at superartfight.etsy.com.
Hey, good.
Hey, so Marty, if I may butt in really quick here, I'd like to ask our buddy race fan a question really quick. Does Titanium, a newfound racing fan as herself, does she understand what I've drawn here? Because as a racing fan, she should get what I'm going for.
What I understand is that with high octane, you've switched some lanes, and now you are freewheel burning. That's what's happening over on your end.
No. Let me elucidate here. That what I've drawn so everybody understands, which you should understand. Everybody I know in my fandom is a big NASCAR guy. I have drawn the safer barrier, the soft wall technology that has kept us race car drivers safe for the past 20 years in NASCAR and IndyCar and F1. Safer barriers are a foam energy absorbing wall, and because of safer barriers, the soft wall. There's not been a single fatality in NASCAR action since 2001. So you might think, soft, hard. Obviously, hard's the winner. No. Soft is safe. Soft has kept me alive and all my friends out there. Titanium's coming out here with her big crashes and high explosions, thinking that, that's so easy, that's so much better. No, man. Soft is where it's at. Soft saves lives, and Titanium doesn't understand this because she's not a real race fan, not a real race person like I am. Okay?
Okay, Gatekeeper. You keep going on with that.
I love keeping gates. They're great.
Now, Stevie Speed, with 50 seconds to go until the first spinning of the Wheel of Death, could you also explain us the term mansplaining?
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it before.
All right, I'll break it down to you later. 15 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in this opening contest as we are about to spin the Wheel of Death. We've got some new topics in the mix. And of course, if you want to submit some at home, head to superartfight.com/wheel to submit ones immediately. Ross, what are you seeing on the canvas beyond what appears to be some sort of gigantic wolf creature?
Yeah, we're getting that. I mean, that's kind of the big thing happening on the canvas right now. We're trying out some new Telecaster technology here. So I'll just say we've got what appears to be kind of
4, 3, 2.
Oh, here we go.
1. Sorry to cut you off. 2 brand new topics coming in. Here we go. We should be going. What's happening here? Okay. It looks like only one wheel spun, but we'll get this figured out.
Oh no, we're getting the other.
Okay, Titanium, you have things that rhyme with art. Stevie Speed gets spoiled children. Titanium, would you like to take a respin or keep things that rhyme with
Take one look at the canvas and where I'm drawing right now and answer that question for yourself.
All right, keeping that one. Stevie Speed, spoiled children or something else?
Well, looks like Stevie Speed's conferring with his pit crew. Let's give him a second to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Looks like they're switching out Tiger. He's taking it.
Keeping spoiled children. So things that rhyme with art for Titanium, spoiled children for Stevie Speed. There we go.
All right, so we're getting some serious Falcor vibes over there on the top left via the pen. Actually, Stevie Speed drew the head, but Titanium came in drawing the body, and now it appears there's just a bone sticking out the back.
Yeah, and some stink lines.
Yeah, Titanium has killed this poor animal. Things that rhyme with art. You want to take a stab at that one?
Yeah, things that rhyme with art. I believe, taking a look at the pink illustration at the bottom there, we have a fart.
Yeah, so Titanium has officially made something fart. As you can see here, we've got the fart happening in full display here on the left-hand side of the canvas. You can see it's blasting out with massive speed over there. That's really good. Make what I can only describe as a massive blow on the canvas, Marty.
Yes, a very massive blow on the canvas as we've got 13 minutes and 10 seconds to go. So about 3 minutes until the next spinning of the Wheel of Death. And tough times for our creature there in the top left. Looked like Titanium was going for something big. Stevie Speed came in with that blue pen, decided to kill it, and ultimately make it spoiled. I assume that's the thing with the stink lines there. We are getting a very death metal looking start written at the front of the starting line there, and what appears to be a grumpy child at the bottom of the canvas. It's a little early to say because of the fact that I'm not seeing any face paint, but that certainly looks like a child version of DIETANIUM.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting official word that is in fact DIETANIUM. You can see right here on the jersey, it does say death metal.
Yes.
So definitely getting some clear sign of DIETANIUM. Oh, and I believe DIETANIUM oh no, sorry. Really thought she was drawing her tiny self farting for a second there.
Nope, that looks like a tiny dog. But one thing I did want to draw.
Oh, no, also farting. Great, good news.
What I did want to draw attention to down there in the lower left, a thing that rhymes with art is Walmart.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is true. I do want to just correct myself because I did accidentally attribute the body of Falcor incorrectly. That was Stevie Speed that drew the body and made it spoiling. So bringing in his spoiled children on that one. My mistake on that one. But as you can see here, we're getting a very spoiled DIETANIUM down there in the bottom. Next to her is an animal. I feel like I'm still trying to play Pictionary.
Oh, it's her deaf leopard.
Oh,
she had a pet deaf leopard.
I think notice 4 arms on that deaf leopard.
Yes, and after this episode completes, roughly 10 o'clock tonight, I recommend the fine people at home play a game. Put Def Leppard on shuffle. Just ask Alexa to play some and play the game called. Play the game called 7 or 8, where you decide how many arms were used in the making of that Def Leppard song.
Just gonna let that stew for a minute. Just gonna let that one sit there.
10 minutes, 38 seconds. Counting down here.
You know, we're about, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds ahead of the chat, and I can see the very moment when that joke hit the chat. You can just
do you think it's
so
when they said, "Oh, Marty, no," in all caps?
Yes, that's exactly
that was
that
the
happened.
moment there.
Yes, indeed
Yeah,
it was.
and yes, as was stated there, very topical. The kids love Def Leppard jokes, and we are at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 2 brand new topics coming in. Respins available for both artists. DIETANIUM gets Honeybee, so like a Baltimore Hun, EB. And Stevie Speed has Martian Artists. DIETANIUM, would you like a respin?
No.
Stevie Speed, would you like a respin?
I'm good.
All right, so we are keeping with the Honeybee and a Martian Artist. So Marvin learns to draw here tonight.
Yeah, or maybe Matt Damon.
Yeah, or John Jones, perhaps.
Yeah.
The Martian Manhunter.
Yeah. He's learned to manhunt. Now it's time for him to take on 2-point perspective.
Yep, that's the plan. And I'm wondering if that is supposed to be Matt Damon or Arnold Schwarzenegger, noted ass getter to Mars, on the left-hand side of the canvas.
You know, that's a pretty firm chin, and that, to me, I'm getting more Arnold chin vibes than Matt Damon vibes. But you know, we'll see as that comes together from the pen of Stevie Speed. You know, he's laying down some solid lines here. Well, I'm sure we'll get some more defining characteristics in the next minute or so.
Ross, I'm gonna be real with you here. I have no idea what Matt Damon looks like, so I'm just winging it.
All right, cool. We're just gonna go ahead and just put an M there so we all know that was Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. And the top left, what started as Falcor got flipped turned around. That is now the Honeybee, as illustrated by DIETANIUM, adding those very nice 50 style shades on top of the bee body.
Marty, if Matt Damon saw this canvas, what do you think he'd think of this drawing of himself?
I think he would just say, why am I watching Twitch and not enjoying my millions of dollars?
I mean, all the money in the world can't show you something this wonderful. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fair point. I think he would say it looks more like Jesse Plemons than Matt Damon.
I think it looks like Matt Damon and that handsome Squidward meme had a baby. Yes. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to the final spinning of the Wheel of Death. Respins available for both artists in this, the final of the redemption bracket. Oh no, Matt Damon's not looking so good now.
Oh no! Tough
I
times
think
for Damon.
Yeah, we'll find out what's happening to him in a minute. It's not looking good for him, or it's looking great for him. I'm really not sure. It depends on where this ends up. There's a lot of action happening over there. Meanwhile, we did miss on the canvas that the Def Leopard did do a poo over there in the bottom right-hand corner of the canvas. Don't want to miss that. What else are you seeing, Marty?
Well, that brick wall definitely still has some Jenga vibes there in the center of the canvas.
Yeah, that's the primary.
Yeah, that's the primary vibe I have from it. That of a Jenga setup. Also, I believe that was supposed to be Stevie Speed on the far right of the canvas, and I gotta say that little bit of makeover by DIETANIUM really making his cheekbones come out.
Yeah, and speaking of cheekbones coming out, over there on the left-hand side, I think Matt Damon is just turning into Squidward now.
Oh, tremendous. Good for him.
Is pretty much the type of body horror movie that I expect from Jeff Goldblum, but not necessarily Matt Damon.
Yeah, not so much the expectation. And over there on top of Baby DIETANIUM, we do see that Hun-esque beehive hairdo taking over the word bubble that says, Daddy, buy me guitar.
Yeah, that beehive is going strong. It's taking over the head entirely, and there's just a lot of action happening there in the bottom right now.
Yes.
So we're keeping our eyes peeled on that. Bees as well, Marty. So we are getting the full-on hive and the bees that appropriate it.
Yes, absolutely. Love the detail being thrown out here. Both artists went big, and with the final topic coming out in just a few moments, we're gonna have to see if they can make it pop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Throw those emotes out in chat, folks. Wizard Blizzard goes to DIETANIUM. Stevie Speed gets my most embarrassing moment. DIETANIUM, are you going to keep Wizard Blizzard?
Give me that respin.
Taking the respin on Wizard Blizzard. Stevie Speed, would you like a respin as well?
I've never been embarrassed in my life, so yeah, I'm going to take the respin.
All right, respins for everybody. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Respins taken by both. No Wizard Blizzard tonight. Spaghetti Fist goes to DIETANIUM as Stevie Speed gets junior high desk doodles. So that cool S is returning once again.
Hey, Marty?
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Don't spoil my drawings, thanks.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. I kind of thought it was a given.
Okay, so as the cool S appears on the canvas from the pen Stevie Speed, I gotta say, record time drawing that cool S. Record time. That thing was up there, man, for 5 seconds or less. But he's building out more from there. I think he's building out his full name in cool S font. Meanwhile, our Spaghetti Fist appearing on the canvas.
Yes, Spaghetti Fist, of course, the new line of Emmett.
I'm sorry, Marty. I got to interrupt here because both artists are trying to finish this word first. We've got STEV, but we've also got STOP, both on top of each other, as DIETANIUM making her voice heard and trying to just cut off that word at the pass.
Yeah, both of them fighting very hard to take over this writing here. So instead, really, to my eye, it looks like it says Stop V.
Yeah, that's Stop V Stewed over there.
Yeah, and as for my wholly predictable joke, I was going to point out that Spaghetti Fist is the new line of MMA fighting clothing made by local artist Michael Bracco.
Yeah, I was in that range, I was in that range. By the way, I had like an awkward pause back when I was talking about the bees. It's only because I was trying to think of a joke about the bee movie and I just couldn't get there.
I think the internet's handled a lot of the bee movie jokes that we needed. And what we're seeing now is due to some coloring in there, we do have a much stronger Stevie, and it looks like we're getting a Speed thrown together with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this opening contest. Will Stevie Speed redeem himself and win the redemption bracket, or will DIETANIUM find her way to the finals next week? We're going to see what happens in these next few moments. Ross, I think it's anybody's game.
I gotta agree, Marty. I mean, we've got Stevie Speed making a solid showing. We've got, you look over this canvas, you see that blue, you see where he started, you see where he's going, and he's bringing a lot of personality to this canvas. While meanwhile, DIETANIUM, she's been strong all of our online matches in this season, in last season, and really ever since she premiered with the Art Fight crew. So, it is neck and neck. It really could go either way, and I, for one, would not make any bets in either direction.
Yeah, both really could pull it out here. I know for DIETANIUM, the learning curve from going from live show victories to a significant series of losses in the digital realm, it made for quite the hill to climb. But we are seeing here tonight, we're seeing here in this season, DIETANIUM put it all together. So I think, like you said, it's anyone's game, because I think Stevie Speed, he is just surprising the world with his level of confidence. Yeah. And I think he's going to make it happen here. Yes, Ross.
For a second there, I was like, why does this whole canvas look like it was drawn in a notebook? Because Stevie Speed literally added lines to the entire canvas. The whole thing pulled together on a notebook paper. There's even a hole punch on the left-hand side.
Yeah, and we've got Stephen L. Speed, Class A, history, and the date.
Wow, that is thorough. You could get Doc 5 points for missing those. So good job, Stevie Speed, on that one.
Very, very true. 23 seconds remaining in this opening contest. Now we're seeing some additional notes laid down. 10 seconds remaining in this contest. What can DIETANIUM do to pull it out here? Will Stevie Speed's addition to the margins work out? And that's time! Caps on markers. That's an art fight, an incredible contest. And now we take it to the poll, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes to vote to pick who wins the redemption bracket. And joining me at this time is our own DIETANIUM. DIETANIUM, I gotta ask, my friend, looks like Stevie Speed threw you some curveballs. How did the bout go from your perspective?
Oh, I think it went around, and then it went around again, and then it went around again. I mean, it's expected that Stevie Speed is going to throw curveballs because, as I understand it, you pretty much just drive in curves on the track. So, it's what he knows.
All right. I see the point there. I was very worried you were going to say he throws balls because, from what I understand, there's ball throwing in NASCAR, and to my understanding, that's not true. But nevertheless, I thought you really brought your A game here. What was it, though, about Wizard Blizzard that made you want to toss it away and take the respin?
Oh, Wizard Blizzard requires the fine touch of an oil painting or gouache. I simply, or more importantly, a van that I could paint on the side of. You must give Wizard Blizzard the appropriate respect and treatment it deserves. And without the space, without the tools, without the copious power metal going on in the background, I simply could not do it justice.
I want to remind everybody, as voting gets very close, we are looking for a no-tie scenario here. So with that, I'm going to toss it over. with Stevie Speed to my dear friend Ross. Ross!
Yeah, thank you, Marty. And Stevie Speed, I gotta ask, what was your high school experience like?
Oh, I dropped out in like 10th grade.
That the one look at this canvas tells me that checks out.
I mean, I didn't need it. I was going racing. That's what Dale did, right? He dropped out before he even got to high school. I'm just following the footsteps of my heroes. I don't need no fancy education. I learned on the streets, and by the streets I mean the roads, and by the roads I mean the tracks. All right? I got all my education I need. It's made me a winner. It's made me who I am today, and I don't have anything else to say in that sentence.
Okay, well, that is some well put stuff there, Stevie Speed, and I really appreciate it. Matt Damon, are you a fan of the Matt Damon movies?
I barely know who he is. I just know that he was in the movie about Mars.
Yeah, well, he was at that. So you're right there. Okay, what movies are you into? Days of Thunder? You a fan of Days of Thunder?
I don't watch movies, Ross. That's a lower form of entertainment. I only watch the most noble of art, which is, of course, the sport of auto racing.
How about movies about auto racing, like the Will Ferrell one?
I don't think those exist.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
I don't really get where you're coming from. Like,
oh no, I understand.
Why would they lower auto racing to a point where it's on the silver screen? Yeah, okay.
It's truly unclear to me, Stevie Speed. But I'm being informed that we actually have a winner of this match. So, producer Steve, if you could show the winner, please.
Yes, let's find out who won this round and is going to the finals next week. Stevie Speed takes the victory with 5 votes, putting him in the lead. Stevie Speed, a massive congratulations to you. What's going through your head now that you have yourself a victory?
Easy win. I mean, easy win. Didn't have to think about it. It's all good. I mean, I knew this would be the outcome. I know who I am. I know I'm the best art fighter there is. I know I'm the best driver there is. So, props to my opponent for giving it their all. Really put a great effort out there, but my superior skills, knowledge of the racing world really just put me over in the end. So, I mean, I think this outcome was pretty clear from the beginning. And, I know my sponsors appreciate it. They knew they invest in me because they want to see victories like this, and I got the victory. And what else is there to say? This is what was supposed to happen, and it happened. I gotta thank Super Cola, as I always do, for putting themselves behind me in this match in my career. And I have to thank me for winning. That's really all it comes down to.
All right. Anything you're thinking about? If finals next week, it's either Rave Royale or your Uncle Al. Any thoughts about which one you may be facing?
I've never heard of either of them.
Okay, tremendous. Before we let you go, any plugs you'd like to make?
I mean, you can follow me on Twitter, I guess, if you want to do that. You can see all the updates about my great racing career. Twitter.com/SABoyland. I couldn't get my usual name because of some legal reasons, so I had to use that one. But SA Boyland, that's fine. Use that one. You can watch me tweet about all the great racing that I do and that I see on TV. Not as good as my racing, obviously, but I watch it and I comment on it, and I say a lot of insane crap.
Tremendous. Give them a follow. And with the person who did not find their way to the winner's circle, I'd like to turn over to Ross with Titanium. Ross.
Yeah, Titanium, man, a tough beat, a close match, a real close match. Was there any particular moment where you felt like the match got away from you?
I think the match got away from me at no point. I think truly what happened was Mr. Magnanimous here, who is like, yes, I enjoy teaching, I enjoy sharing, I would like to engage with you in the noble art of NASCAR racing, decided to be a big prick, really, is the bottom line of how all this went. I mean, I really can't say anything more than the duality of, yes, I welcome you into the fold, and then, yes, I'm the best, no one's better than me, goodbye, gatekeeper. This is him. You are simply seeing the true colors of Stevie Speed. And if that is what you vote for, well, at least I gave him a very, 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 very close match.
Am I hearing you want to have a grudge match with him as soon as possible?
Yes, that is what you're hearing. I want to see him in an actual mosh pit. I want to shove him over. I want to take a beer and I want to put it over his head and take several showers and just completely douse him. I've also heard that beer was used in ancient Egypt as a conditioner, so frankly, he should be thanking me for that.
Yeah, that makes sense and checks out. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Yes! You may follow me at The Durian Prince on socials. I have many exciting artworks that I have unveiled recently and many, many more coming at you and so on and so forth. You know what you do on the Twitters and the Instagrams and blah, 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 blah.
Great. Well, we will be sure to send everyone there. All of you at home, check out at The Durian Prince on Twitter and Instagram and what have you for an amazing follow. Thank you again for both of our competitors and Marty.
Yeah, hey buddy.
Hey.
What an incredible opening contest. Stevie Speed defying the odds, making his way to the finals next week. Should be a hell of a barn burner. Cannot wait to see if it's Uncle Al or Rave Royale after tonight's main event. Before we go ahead and roll on into the second bout of the evening, we do have some very important notes to share with you folks, which is how exactly you support us here at Super Art Fight. So there's a few different ways you can do that. Just give us a follow. That tells you when we go live. We've got another live episode next Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. That will be the finals of season 2. We've got, of course, our Super Art Fantasy every Thursday night, so be sure to check that out as well. You can subscribe to us on here. That goes straight to supporting what we do here and helping us to, of course, continue to put on live shows in this way. But if you like, also, you can go to patreon.com/superartfight. There's a link underneath the video. You can go ahead and click. If you do support us through Patreon, you get access to behind-the-scenes footage of all of these shows. And of course, we have a Discord as well. If you want to jump in and say hi to that, again, there's a link beneath the video to go ahead and check that out. So please check out all of that and more. But there's also another great way you can support us, and that's with some super sweet Super Art Fight merch. Head to superartfight.etsy.com. We've got shirts for both competitors you just saw. We've got, holy crap, a Pickle Marty shirt. Ross, we need something of you this season. We've got the Hot Piece of Axe t-shirt from DIETANIUM and final 2 weeks of ordering available. We're going to have those Super Art Fight masks. We've got the Fart Bus and the Sexy Bunnies times 15 masks. So pick those up while you can. superartfight.etsy.com. And with that, let's go ahead and roll on into bout number 2, which of course is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. And it is non-tournament action. And it is an honor and a pleasure to introduce this first competitor to the digital stage. She is one of the sweetest, one of the most wonderful, and most violent competitors in Super Art Fight history. A former Super Art Fight Tag Champion, a former Super Art Fight Champion, the current Super Art Fight Pixelate Champion, and one of the hardest competitors to pin down and defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Red Erin!
Hey! Sorry, I was on mute.
What the blue hell is this?
Oh, you're probably talking about the potato, right?
Yes! The potato! Why are you a potato?
So do you remember the last time when I came on and I had like a really cool filter? It was like these sunglasses?
Yeah, you looked awesome. What happened?
Well, I went down a filter rabbit hole and now am cursed into this potato form. Still trying to figure out, how to get out of it.
So now you're a potato full time.
Well, that remains to be seen, but it might be a little true for now.
Okay. Well, good luck and Godspeed on being a potato. Can I call you Red Potato, Erin?
Yes, why not? I mean, it's kind of apropos at the moment, isn't it?
I think producer Steve is making very clear how he feels about this filter. Not a fan of it, clearly.
Don't worry about it, Steve. It's fine.
Good Lord. Ross, let's just bring out the other competitor as soon as humanly possible. Ross! Ross, you are currently muted, my friend.
Yeah, this is what I get for not wanting to interrupt you. This is one of those moments that I just want to screenshot from Super Art Fight with no context and present to the world and say, yeah, that's how I spent my Saturday. All right, here we go. It is my pleasure to bring out to the canvas, gentlemen with the tightest pants in Super Art Fight history. And I hear in quarantine, they're only getting tighter. The only Super Art Fighter responsible for a content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, Baron von Sexyful.
Oh there, Rossi Poo, how are you? Oh, I'm so excited to be here. How have you been?
I've been pretty good. Yeah, not bad. How about yourself?
I'm okay. I'm excited to check out the new shirt. It's beautiful. It's me.
Yeah, it's a lot of you.
It is. It's a lot of me. And look, it's just me and my hamburger meat. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Jesus.
That is a lot. Well, the hamburger meat, goes quite well with the potato we have you up against.
It's true. Nothing like a little meat and potatoes, am I right? Oh, so I don't know about you, but I'm getting really excited because, as some of you may know from last season, I've been stuck in the house with Michael Bracco and his whole family, and they showed me out in the shed, and now it is finally getting warmer. Are you excited about the warmer weather?
The warmer weather.
The warmer weather, yeah.
Yes, yeah, sure, yeah. I am excited about the warmer
I'm just saying, I can't wait. Mankinis, the cucumber hammock, is that what you call it?
I mean, that's where I just keep some produce.
That's where I keep my produce too.
I regret that.
I need to check in. It's been so long.
Yes.
There is my lovable scamp Marty Day.
Hi.
Hello,
What's up, bud?
Marty.
Hi. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to give you a nice digital high five. Oh, you touched my face so nicely. Thank you.
Oh, that's horrifying. Not as horrifying as Potato Erin, but still pretty horrifying. Also, of all people, Erin's the one who earned a censor bar and not the Baron. Very, very strange world we live in.
Well, as long as he doesn't stand up, we'll be fine.
That's a great point.
Oh, yes,
hey,
there's no more tight pants. There's less pants.
That sounds about right. Let's go ahead and throw it to the canvas before Baron can stand up on camera. All right. Again, we're continuing on with the opposites. Red Erin in green. You're starting with cold. And Baron von Sexyful in purple. He's hot. Oh, snap. All right. Let's go ahead and start this the way we start all of them. Red Erin, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Baron von Sexyful, are you ready?
Oh, Marty, I am hot and ready to pop.
Oh, good God. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, art fight.
Okay, so working in purple, we have Baron von Sexyful drawing hot somehow. Meanwhile, drawing cold in green is Red Erin. So green for Red Erin and Baron von Sexyful's in purple. Already on the right-hand side, we're getting a foot and Baron von Sexyful's own head. And what that has to do with hot, we'll find out.
Yeah, I don't trust Baron von Sexyful drawing feet. That's just it puts me in a very uncomfortable position. It makes me feel very, very kind of squicked out. About as squicked out as the the cold miser on the left-hand side seems to feel snow miser. Thank you, person in chat. I had the terms confused there, but yeah, looking very, very cold, very concerned, as I would be seeing Baron von Sexyful's face with a foot above it. Can they kick us off for what people are drawing? Is that something that Twitch can do?
I'm not sure, Marty, but I'm pretty sure we're just getting a fetish over there on the right-hand side from Baron von Sexyful. And if you're into having your head stepped on, hey, more power to you. That's between you and the foot.
Yes, and then over on the left-hand side, I gotta say, kind of looks like the Snow Miser kind of looks like a pickle at this point. I recognize it's the green shade, but definitely the vibe I'm catching.
Well,
there on
pickle, and that kind of makes him look like the T-shirt we made of you, Marty.
That is a great point.
You're both kind of a big deal.
Nope, no sir, don't like it. Anyway, we are less than 18 minutes remaining in this contest. Both competitors are throwing out some absolutely ridiculous illustration to kick things off, and it looks like the foot is on fire on the left-hand side. Somebody get some tough acting, tinactin, boom, over there on the right-hand side.
What's the matter, Marty? You don't like my marshmallow toes?
Oh.
Yeah, those are some marshmallow meltos. Okay, that's a lot of that, Marty. But as Marty tries to recover himself, we are seeing the cold miser just try and go after those toes with his ice power stuff. I don't know, I'm Jewish. I barely saw that thing. So, as that comes together from Red Erin, meanwhile, Baron von Sexyful adding some extra details to his own head. From a certain angle, his beard does just kind of look like a Christmas tree.
It does. We're very late for the season, or very early, depending on the direction. Crap, it's Olaf.
Yeah. Now, meanwhile, what Baron von Sexyful is pulling together, what I'm not sure about is whose foot that is. Is that like a very, very flexible Baron von Sexyful, or is this the foot and head of two completely separate people?
I'm very limber.
Oh God! Of course he is. Of course he's very limber. As Olaf looks,
I didn't see him bending in that direction.
Now you do.
My point.
Minute to the next spin, and we can finally get out of this foot stuff.
I don't know about that, Marty. It seems to be the real soul of the match.
Fair point. Less than a minute until that all-important first spin. Both competitors will have respins they can use at any time. Of course, in the last bout, both competitors waited until the final spin to use their respin, so we will see what happens here.
Baron is going full heel here, Marty.
Oh, God. Oh.
He's acting very arch, I believe you could say.
You know what I said earlier about missing you?
Yeah.
It's still true.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
20 seconds until that all-important first spin, and a lot of open space available here. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go.
Is that tough?
All right, Red Erin, you get to draw your happy place up. That's what you've got. And Baron von Sexyful gets to draw off-model Pixar characters. Red Erin, would you like a respin, or are you going to keep your happy place?
Oh, I gotta keep my happy place. It's my happy place.
I imagine for you it is a cool wet sack. All right, Baron von Sexyful keeping off-model Pixar, or are you going to toss it away?
I can do the off-model Pixar, I suppose.
Okay, I like it. And it looks like up there in the top right, we are going for Stone Cold Steve Austin, but landed a bit more on a Randy Orton RKO over there in the top right.
Yeah, it's I don't know what it is, but it's definitely quite the move on that ankle lock.
Yeah. I believe it was to be the Stone Cold Stunner, but again, turned into an RKO and tough times. And we're going to see the happy place of Red Erin. Getting that laid out on the left hand side. Yes, Red Erin.
Did we ever mention that we're going to draw this round with our non-dominant appendage?
You're drawing with your non-dominant appendage?
Forgot about that. I totally forgot. I would totally do that.
You're what? What is happening here? So Red Erin, you're gonna draw with your opposite hand, and Baron von Sexyful, what are you doing, bud?
I'm drawing with my mouth.
You're gonna draw with your
It doesn't look great. I gotta be honest, Baron. It doesn't look great from here.
No, it does not.
But I'm glad no one can see that right now.
That's gonna be very off-model Pixar.
Yeah. I believe we're getting Mike Wazowski up there in the top middle.
Yeah,
I don't believe it's Mike Wazowski unless there's like a UPC code in front of his face.
Meanwhile, over there in the bottom left, we're getting Red Erin's happy place, and so far it's just some rainbows and clouds and a sun that's smiling, but somehow the fact that it all looks so screwy just kind of feels, I don't know, wrong. Like it's not really that happy deep down. It's really just like, it's like Sundays where like you want to be happy, but tomorrow's Monday, so it's not really that happy behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I gotta say, this off-model Pixar as being illustrated by Baron von Sexyful with his mouth. It's really giving me the vibe of if someone used a fresh Sharpie marker to do a very good illustration of Mike Wazowski, and instead this is what bled through on the sheet of paper beneath.
I think you'd hire Andre the Giant to do the voice of this one instead of Billy Crystal.
You'd hire a dead man?
Yeah, okay, or Bruno Kirby.
Oh, okay. Yes, Baron.
He's also a dead man.
I'm sorry, I keep drooling on my screen. My stylus isn't working anymore.
Oh, okay. That is happening. No one made that happen. You chose for this to happen.
Yeah, this is not a stipulation discussed as a must do. Let's pull that curtain back a little bit. We got a little message from these competitors shortly before showtime where they're like, we're gonna do something weird.
Erin has gone to ground, and by that I mean you can't even see her potato face in her.
Oh, she's back.
She Nope, it's.
Well,
she's starting to act more like a Diglett, is what I'm getting.
wow. Now I know what it would look like if Red Erin guest starred on Dr. Katz as someone who needed to be tucked in bed.
Oh, God. I actually am drawing the bed as my happy place.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that this is.
I'm sorry.
Your happy place.
That Dr. Katz joke really got to me.
You're welcome. For those who may not get that reference, I will say that this is Red Erin joining the Home Movies universe. So there we go.
Thank you. So as Red Erin tucks herself into bed with her non-dominant hand.
Wait, does this mean Mike Wazowski's coming to her house? We're at 4, 3, 2, 1. Next spin. Here we go.
Thank God.
All right, Red Erin, you get to draw a mecha chicken
with your foot.
Oh, no. Never again.
And Baron von Sexyful, you've got Adorably Evil. Red Erin, would you like Mecha Chicken, or are you going to take a respin?
No, I'll try Mecha Chicken.
All right. Baron von Sexyful keeping Adorably Evil or taking the respin?
I will keep Adorably Evil.
All right. So far, 3 spins in this bout. And of course, Ross, Mecha Chicken, the most important part of these fast food chicken sandwich wars.
Yeah, and also, meat free, which is nice.
Yeah. It's perfect for Meatless Monday because it's made entirely out of metal.
Yep, exactly. So as our Mecha Chicken comes together, Mecha Chicken's fun to say too.
Yes.
If you Mecha Chicken, nope, lost meaning. Anyway, meanwhile we're getting our adorably evil down there in the bottom middle of the canvas. Definitely evil. We'll find out how adorable it is in a minute. What is Red Erin working on? I'm like a little lost here.
She's working on the Mecha Chicken. So it appears that she is using the body of Mike Wazowski to throw together the Mecha Chicken.
Oh yeah, I see that now. We're getting, and I'm just gonna point this out here. We've got a giant head here, and then Voltron style, getting legs and arms down either side. Yep. This thing is going to be just a massive undertaking, but going to sell a lot of toys. You can just tell.
And speaking of toys, now we know what a Cupid doll version of Red Erin would look like. And it is, I don't know if adorable is the right word, but it's definitely evil.
Bug nuts. I think I would just call it bug nuts.
Yeah.
That is not a good thing.
If we decided to make my buddy or kid sister out of Red Erin,
Red Erin, Red
Erin, Red Erin and me.
Go see. Erin, what do you think about that?
I love it. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind everyone you're a potato. Thank you. So as heinous Red Erin comes together from the pen of Baron von Sexyful, from her opponent, our Mecha Chicken comes together behind it. I cannot get over how messed up that Mike Wazowski looks, though. And I'm trying not to think about the drool that created it.
Yeah, it is like a bizarre fever dream remnant of Mike Wazowski. Like, as if Mike Wazowski, you stared into the sun, and the sun was Mike Wazowski, and then you closed your eyes. This would be the image of Mike Wazowski which remained in your retinas.
Yeah, I just want to clarify, if I could interrupt and say, just to drool thing, it's a veritable sexy slip and slide in here.
And you know that Mike Wazowski probably just sounds as messed up as his drawing. It's more like, "Hey guys, I'm Mike Wazowski."
Your Billy Crystal is impeccable.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
And there have been a number of requests in the chat for a Potato Erin t-shirt, so we'll have to see if we can make that happen.
I can't think of any reason why we wouldn't. You can bring it home to your small fries.
Nope, not a fan. Not a fan of that at all. 5 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in this non-tournament bout.
If Red Erin draws her hair, would it be curly fries?
If you're joining us for the first time, we don't know either. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
Okay, and we're getting another Mecha Chicken down there in the bottom right. What has been adorned on it, though? Baron von Sexyful, what the hell?
What did I do?
Oh, what is that purple in the bottom right corner?
So that was my original idea for
Oh, that's Wally.
Yeah. But I drew Nepta from Adventure Time, so that I have to watch all the time. This is Michael Bracco's daughter.
10,
oh my goodness.
9, 8,
gotcha.
7.
Thank you.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final spin of the bout. Respins available for both competitors.
Did the snow guy on the left that Erin drew turn into a chicken as well?
Yes, indeed. Red Erin gets Mars Rovers, and Baron von Sexyful gets a chicken pot pie. Red Erin keeping Mars Rovers, or would you like a respin?
Did you say this was the last one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna chance a respin.
Chancing the respin.
Yes,
Baron
Bill.
von Sexyful taking a
too, I
respin
think.
also. Okay.
Yes, we had the chicken already.
Okay, so we have Satyr Skaters now up against Make It Fancy.
Who has what?
Baron von Sexyful, you have Make It Fancy. Red Erin, you have Satyr Skaters.
Make it fancy. I like him for that.
He was a satyr boy. She said, "See you later, boy."
Somehow, I think if I had to Venn diagram these two things, I would probably just draw Stanley Tucci.
To be fair, Ross, you just enjoy drawing Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, who doesn't like a touch of the Tooch?
Just a Tooch bit more.
Yeah, just a Tooch. Just a touch of the Tooch. So we're getting our Make It Fancy, and Marty, it appears to be maybe you down there in the bottom left, right next to me.
A little more hair than I'm rocking currently, but very, very.
Yeah, you look like you're ready to star in a Gundam style.
Yeah, I'm doing really crappy, possibly racist cosplay of Psy.
Well, now that you mention it, let's go there.
Well, this is when we get kicked off Twitch. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, our Satyr Skater is Danny DeVito's character in Hercules.
yes, very much is. You know, Danny DeVito does a great just a fantastic one.
Yeah. Phil Decahedron, or whatever the hell his name was. I don't remember. It was Phil Decahedron, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
The late 90s Disney movies kind of blur together.
From 0 to 12-sided hero, right? That's how that works.
Yep, that's exactly how it worked. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go in this contest.
Oh, sorry, I've been corrected by the chat. His name was Pilates. Sorry, Philates. My mistake.
Sure it isn't Philates?
I don't care. So, back on the canvas, Marty, you are in fact, I think, doing the Gundam style. No, I think you're doing a floss there. Hard to say.
My dentist must be very proud.
Yeah, for once. So, over there on the left, looks like I'm making my way onto the canvas as well.
2 minute warning, less than 2 minutes to go in this contest.
Yeah, we are looking sexy, Marty. We are just looking.
Or actually, is it you or is it Stanley Tucci?
You know what? Could go either way on that. I mean,
I would go either way on that. It's a combination. It is the Ross Tucci.
The Ross Tucci. That sounds like a dance I would have invented in the 60s.
It sounds like a dance you would have invented in middle school, let's be honest, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm rocking what I could like a deep V on that shirt. Just
the deepest of V's.
And then and then also some jorts. Great.
Very John Cena of you.
Yeah, it's good luck for me. It really shows off the horizontal leg hairs I apparently have.
Very nice.
My legs look like Robin Williams' arms.
I've never seen anybody with a comb over quite like yours.
Well, yeah, it just doesn't grow on the back like it should.
Less than a minute to go.
I just got to go back to Mike Wazowski as Optimus Prime there in the top middle. That I really want to see him carrying the Matrix of Leadership, and someone really needs to dub that over because
Red Erin, by the way, the illustration of Red Erin in bed, she now appears to have just a touch of The Exorcist going on.
Yeah, a touch of The Exorcist. It's like a touch of the Irish.
Yeah, just a little,
just a wee touch of the Exorcist.
Just a wee touch of Satan. That's all you have.
Well, it is vegan.
True. 15 seconds to go, folks. 15 seconds. And we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caps on markers. That's an art fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
An incredible second bout, and now we're going to throw it to the vote. 3 minutes and counting of voting for you at home. Take a look at that canvas, and to kick it off with Potato Erin, I'm going to turn it over to Ross. Ross!
Yeah, so Erin, let's flash ahead here. You're still, let's say it's next week, you're still a potato. You win this match. How would you feel about going up against Stevie Speed?
doesn't he have to be in a grudge match with DIETANIUM first?
Well, yeah, eventually, but as coming out of the eliminating bracket, whatever.
Hey,
whatever.
Ross.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt your interview, but that was a non-tournament act.
Oh, that was a non-tournament
match.
bout.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is also true.
Okay, well then let me ask a completely separate and maybe more prescient question. How do you feel being a potato?
Well, I mean, life is simpler, but I think I'd rather be old Red Erin. So, I'm going to look into some filter mancy and, curse breaking, and we're gonna get it fixed. Don't worry.
All right, well, we'll be keeping our eyes on it, and I'm sure you'll be keeping all your eyes on it. So with that, I'll turn it over to Marty.
Thanks, Ross. And joining me at this time, somebody who I haven't had a chance to have a long conversation with since last year, our very favorite, Baron von Sexyful. Baron, how do you feel that bout went for you?
Well, I feel it went spectacularly. I feel like I had just so many moments to shine and draw all of your wonderful faces in such fanciful and devilish little ways. I don't know, but nothing looks more delicious than my marshmallow toes. Ooh. You remember what they taste like, don't you, Marty?
Not a fan. Don't like them. Don't like them a lot. Don't like that in any way, shape, or form. Don't really. No.
Okay, keep lying to yourself.
You ended up tossing away chicken pot pie. I recognize it was a chicken heavy canvas. I gotta ask you, are you a chicken pot pie fan?
I mean, yeah, in general, the pie is the ultimate thing. The blueberries, the pecans, the chicken pot, and the pizza. I mean, you have everything you need right there, just in a crust. A quiche? Oh, who doesn't like a quiche?
Everyone loves a quiche. It's a very, very good thing to have a quiche.
What the heck is a quiche, guys?
It's the thing with the cheese and the eggs and the whatnot.
Ah,
Gotcha.
it's a pie crust.
Yeah. Well, anyway, while we let Ross decide whether or not he's ever had a quiche, let's go ahead and throw it to producer Steve as we get ready to crown a victor in this non-tournament match. Producer Steve, if you please, who won it? Red Erin takes the victory!
Hey! Guys! That's so kind of you. Thank you so
Okay, come on, producer Steve. We want to see this. Erin?
What? Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Red Erin, congratulations on the victory. It's good to see that you still have what it counts, even if you are a potato. Before we let you go, though, do you have any plugs you'd like to toss out there?
Oh, well, where you can find my art is sometimes on this channel, twitch.tv/superartpipe. And also, sorry, I get a kick out of it. On Thursdays, we do Super Art Fantasy here on the same channel. And I think there will be some news on that front shortly, but I don't know if I'm allowed to give that away tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a next week's thing. But hey, watch on Thursday night. And also, congratulations on the return of Potatoes to Taco Bell on Thursday. We're very much looking forward to it. All right, Ross, Baron von Sexyful didn't take the win here. Check in with him to see how he's doing.
Erin, I know this. You must be feeling this loss really hardly. How are you holding up?
You know, Rossifu, I was doing not too good, but then this little curveball came up and decided to spend some time with me. Oh, look at him. Plus, I got to have a costume change. Look at my new shirt. It's pink and sparkling.
Yeah, what was over there in kind of the top right corner of the shirt?
Oh, I don't know. This may just be some things that was lying around, and I didn't think too hard about it.
Oh, okay, great, cool. Yeah. Well, what's your cat's name?
This is Bowie, like David Bowie, like from the movie Labyrinth. See how his hair is like his hair?
Yes, yeah, I do see that. Any other parts of him that are like David Bowie?
Oh, yeah, the tail. Look at the floofy tail.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can show cat butts on Twitch. I'll have to check with the producer, Steve. No, we cannot.
Whoops. Can I show my butt?
But we did just gain 2 followers the minute you showed that cat.
Oh, good.
Get that cat back on screen.
Oh. He ran away very quickly.
Oh, that happens. Okay, well, anything you'd like to promote?
Yeah, as we all know, I'm staying in the house of the Michael Bracco, and normally I push his spaghetti kiss, but he's working on a new project called The Monuments. I thought he was making, it's a book. I thought he was making a book about the process of making a statue of me, but it's just a silly sci-fi about giant robots. Anyway, you can follow them on Instagram at The Monuments. Z, of course, is spelled THE_monuments. The Monuments. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's how it's
spelled.
Okay, cool. Great. Thank you so much. We'll be sure to check that out. All right. Thank you again to both of our competitors. And once again, Marty, 2 bouts down, 1 more to go. We've seen Baron von Sexyful against Red Erin. We've seen Stevie Speed against DIETANIUM. We're getting ready for the 3rd event. Are you ready? The 3rd event. The main event.
Yes, the 3rd bout, the main event. I'm very excited for it. Before we go ahead and throw to it, let's take a look at the updated bracket as we get ready to head to the finals next week. Stevie Speed, he did it. He may have lost in the first round to Uncle Al, but he has found his way into the finals by defeating Bunny and DIETANIUM. Heck, you gotta wonder, Stevie Speed get full redemption and be able to take out Uncle Al in next week's finale. We're about to find out, as this is a big time main event, the finals of the easy for me to say, the finals of the Eliminator, and it is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Let's go ahead and get this rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, this first competitor has handed me the following note. His sub pump flooded the basement again, so if anyone knows a good floor guy, please let him know. Just toss that in the chat. We're looking for some serious floor help. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen at home, you know them, you love them, and it's a joy to always have them. This is your Uncle Al!
Hey, everybody. By the way, yeah, seriously, if anybody knows of a guy, I really would love a number. Some bad blood with the old floor guy we used to use. Hey, Marty. Hey, Russ. Good to see you both on the same screen for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, nice to see you too, Uncle Al. It's a pleasure.
Hey, Al. It's good to see you. I got that hat you sent me, by the way. Thanks again for that.
Oh, good. Yeah. It looks. Honestly, I probably should have had your step cousin Scott Photoshop it onto your face first. That's not really looking too good, I don't think.
Oh no, okay. So much for that.
No. It's no. If it makes you feel confident, you should put it back.
It's okay. I got the other one you sent me, so I'll just throw that on.
Oh yeah. That's a much better one. It's lucky in case you want to go fly fishing.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Anyway, your Aunt Jeannie says hi. She's in the other room with the ladies. They're playing canasta as per usual. So I'm
don't
to the kitchen.
Let her get into the booze. You know how she is when she starts drinking.
Is she still doing mahjong on Tuesdays?
Yep, a different one every week. Mahjong on Tuesdays, pinochle on Wednesdays. She plays solitaire on Thursdays. I'm not allowed even to be in the room for that.
It is a solitaire.
Fridays is like a free night. That's right. And Saturdays, as you know, is canasta.
Well, we hope that your bout here tonight goes as well as her game of canasta. But you have quite the challenge in front of you in Rave Royale. Before we introduce her properly, Uncle Al, anything you want to say to your opponent here in the Eliminator Final?
You didn't have to yell, Markford. That's I may the best person win. Look, I don't want to be mean. I have never met this person before. The internet scares me.
As well it should, Uncle Al. And with that, I'm going to toss it over to Ross. Ross!
Yeah, so, okay, here we go. Going up against Uncle Al tonight, this artist is part highlighter explosion, part Lisa Frank, and part, well, just part party. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rave Royale.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? It's wonderful to be back.
It's great to have you. What was up with that flag? That fan? That's great.
Well, shameless plug for Shoujo a Go-Go. He sent me this lovely little Christmas present, and I had to show it off at some point, so I figured why not tonight?
Who doesn't love a corn dog?
I know, right?
I hate to interrupt the corn dog talk, but Rave Royale, I wouldn't look too quickly, but there appears to be some sort of small creature just over your shoulder.
You know what? Marty, I think you might need to talk to Uncle Al about where to get a new pair of glasses. Because I don't see anything.
All right.
Everything looks fine to me. I don't see anything on.
Oh, okay.
I usually get mine from the optometrist. Your step's cousin is trying to get me to do Warby Parker, but it's much too expensive. Well, I mean, it's expensive, just as expensive. You know what I mean. I don't trust the internet.
Okay, fun detail about Uncle Al does not trust the internet.
Well, hey, let's throw him into a competition that gets voted on by the internet.
Yeah, so if we can go over to the canvas, we can get these bouts started.
Yep, our starting topics continue opposites. Uncle Al, you get dry, and Rave Royale, you're wet. Oh, god damn it.
All right, this is, again, a all-ages match. I would like to clarify.
20 minutes on the clock. Let's check in and see if they're ready. Uncle Al, are you ready?
I guess I have to be, don't I?
Rave Royale, are you ready?
Woo!
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Art fight. Dry v wet. The battle the vacuum was designed for.
Yeah, you know, this is the Shop Vax time to shine, Marty.
It really, truly is. 20 minutes on the clock. Uncle Al on the left in red. Rave Royale on the right in black, as it's dry v wet. And it looks like Uncle Al is either drawing an elbow or a foot that has not been touched by a petty egg.
Yeah. One way or the other, we're getting a joint that looks unhappy, Marty.
Yeah. Some serious callousing occurring on the left-hand side of the canvas.
Oh no, that is my elbow. As of this past week, I visited my dermatologist, and I have a pretty bad case of rhinoceros elbow.
Okay, is that I do not dare Google that, Marty.
That's definitely a real thing. Uncle Al would not say it unless it was real. He's not the type to pull our legs. He's not that type of uncle.
It's real. Don't look it up though. It's really gross.
I will not. I promise you that. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, we're getting
moisture.
Moisture. Yeah, thank you. You sure are. I'm at a loss for words, Marty. Help me out here.
Yeah, Rave, can you break down for us who or what it is you are illustrating over there on the right-hand side with a little bit of moisture?
Well, I am in process of drawing a very cute little slug girl.
Oh, it's a slug lady.
Yeah, I kept it wholesome for tonight. Aren't you proud of me?
I'm not
Yes.
just proud. I'm surprised.
Right? I thought about it.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. Over there on the left-hand side, the rest of the rhinoceros appears to be coming in from Uncle Al, complete with the tiny birds that just sit on its back.
Yep, those birds help the rhinoceros, but not so much the elbow, as we've got 7 minutes and 50 seconds, or sorry, 2 minutes and 50 seconds until the first spinning of the Wheel of Death.
Meanwhile, it looks like Slug Girl is ready for the prom.
Yeah, very Bridgerton-esque layout of that dress there.
Yeah, it's a wonderful silhouette, and definitely translates wonderfully.
Very flattering.
Late into the evening, yes.
Yeah, very, very flattering to the look and feel. Also, it looks like something else is going on. Yep, that is Ace Ventura coming out of the back of the rhinoceros elbow.
Which is still also an arm, but also, I guess, the butt of a rhinoceros.
I had a really bad nightmare the other night, and I'm merely illustrating it.
There's some comments in the chat there, Ross. One confirming that I was speaking wrong about the type of dress.
Yeah.
Also, someone asking if Ross thinks this is what girls wear to the prom
I
anymore.
truly do not know what girls wear to the prom anymore.
And he didn't even know at the time, because if you think Ross got to go to the prom...
it would be weirder if I did know that.
That's a great point. That is a great point. 16 minutes.
If a 38-year-old man who does not have children and does not work at a school knew what girls were wearing to prom in 2021, that's a problem person.
Well, unless, of course, they run a dress shop.
Yes, that's true. Unfortunately, I have not yet opened up Ross's Dresses. You can go to our website, though, rosses.dresses, see a little bit about what we're working on for next year. It's basically what you see here on screen, but less moist.
I think I've already found your store, Ross. It's called Ross, and your slogan is Dress for Less.
Dress for Less, yeah.
Yeah, I've already been there.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Big fan.
Boom.
50 seconds remaining until the first spinning of the Wheel of Death, and we're getting some topical cream on the rhinoceros elbow. Nice touch.
I was going to look up prom 2021, but I don't know if there really is a prom 2021 right now. So.
Yeah, I think all proms are virtual right now.
Now I'm looking up prom 20. Why am I looking this up? This is not going to end well.
That or you're going to get that horrible musical that has James Corden in it.
Oh, well, no, there's no James Corden. I draw the line at James Corden, okay?
I don't blame you.
So far, I'm just seeing a lot of jewel tones.
15 seconds until the first spin, and we are at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 2 brand new topics coming in. Let's see what we get here. Uncle Al, Totoro works out, and Rave Royale gets Super Art Fight the Next Generation. Uncle Al, would you like a respin, or are you going to keep Workout Totoro?
I think I know what that is, so I'm going to go for it.
All right, Rave Royale, Super Art Fight the Next Generation, or something else for you?
I am going to keep it.
Okay, keeping it is Rave Royale. Respins remain in the chamber for both competitors, and it looks like the slug dress is now getting a little bit of rhinoceros elbow all over its layout there. That, or it is
It's just becoming bricks.
Well, I was going to say it's becoming a series of Donkey Kong platforms.
Yeah, one of those things. But we, I gotta think, if moisture and dryness went up against each other like this, who's gonna win out? And I mean, what do you think, Marty? Like, does the moisture take over the dryness, and then it's not so dry? Does the dryness suck up all the moisture, and then it's the other way around?
I'm not really sure. See, I am so unsure as to what to do with any level of moisture and that sort of thing. I'm honestly,
I recommend MeUndies, Marty.
Oh, really? MeUndies?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
MeUndies.com? Offer code Ross?
Yeah, that's they've got just enough sync and just enough bounce.
Oh, great. Because let me tell you, Ross, I hate going to the post office.
Listen, I hate going to the post office. Damn it!
Anyway, what I was trying to say, Ross, is I'm the type of person who leaves on a humidifier and a dehumidifier at the same time in the hopes that things just even
to watch
out.
them burn. Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah. Okay. So my neighbor Totoro is coming together in the middle of the canvas,
and he is jacked.
Yeah, that is a man who's been working his lats.
Tuesdays are for working out with neighbors. God damn.
That is a Totoro that knows what a lat is.
That is horrifying. I am not a fan.
That is that's like when someone who's a little older gets jacked, and it's like, hey, that's really impressive, but also that's a little squirmy at the same time.
You know, the kids used to like snuggling with Totoro. Now it's like hugging a brick. It's just really not as enjoyable.
I modeled him after my friend Frank down at the senior center. He's he's as you kids say, shredded.
Yeah, well, Frank is that Frank Stallone? Is that who that is?
That's right. How'd you know?
I had a feeling. So as shredded Totoro comes together in the middle of the canvas, scaring
good
everybody.
God, Ross, atop that Totoro, I believe that is a very, very cursed Furby. Oh God, it's got the spider legs. We saw this last week We saw this last week from the Pet of Rave Royale, and I didn't much care for it then, and I don't much care for it now. God damn it. Kill it with fire. Do I have okay, I know you got the whole skadoodle thing. Is there a fire button on there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Maybe someone have a fire button? Anybody?
No. Your little screen trolley thingy. You can't set it on fire.
Can I set it on fire? Yeah, we can see if the fire will kill it. Let's see. Nope.
There
still
we go.
alive.
No, damn it.
Sorry, it just looked like Bart Simpson. And I don't want a Bart Simpson scary Furby with 8 legs. That's too many legs for Bart Simpson.
We don't want Disney going after us again.
Right. So as the scariest thing I've ever seen comes together in the middle of the canvas, down below, real cute octopus.
Aw, look at that angry guy. He's filled with rage.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he just wants to fit in.
Very much so. And then, what's that by the hand of Uncle Al? It kind of looks like our faces in clouds.
Yeah, that does appear to be.
They were supposed to be tribbles, and then I changed my mind.
No, I mean, listen, if we've learned anything about tribbles, it's that if you draw 3, you turn around, you're going to have about 50. So you gotta watch out for that.
That is a specific trouble with them.
That's true. You could say you have troubles and tribulations. It's a Deep Space Nine episode. Anyway,
we missed the Wheel of Death, by the way, Ross.
Oh, we sure did. So if we
let's go ahead and run that back. There we go.
There it goes.
Thank you, chat, for being on top of it. All right, Uncle Al gets to burnify it, as in Bernie Sanders, and Rave Royale gets to draw what's behind the canvas. Uncle Al, you a Bernie guy? Would you like to keep him, or would you like a respin?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
All right, Rave Royale, what's behind the canvas? Keeping it or respin?
I'm gonna keep it.
Something about that hairy arm with the dry elbow. I get a Bernie Sanders vibe. I really do.
Right. All you need to do is add that Vermont mitten on top of it, and we're pretty well set.
That looks like an arm that's asking you once again for your support.
Yes. Yes, I am asking you once again to give me a comfy chair.
And as we get to what's behind the canvas as well, it looks like we're getting a Bernie mitten over there on the left-hand side. At that angle, it just kind of looks like he's about to go into surgery with it.
Indeed. And one little bit to point out there, one little detailed bit, the octopus is illustrated by Rave Royale at the bottom of the canvas, is actually the one squeezing the topical cream onto the rhinoceros elbow of Uncle Al. Nice little addition there.
That is, yeah, representing all things moisture here on the canvas. I'm just waiting for, the East Coast in the summer to appear on the canvas.
Very humid, Ross. Very humid.
Yeah. We're just gonna get swamp ass somewhere on this canvas.
Well, it's certainly possible. Is that a koala? No, it's the head of Bernie Sanders up there in the top left part of the canvas.
Does Bernie Sanders have a mustache now?
No, just a large nose.
Oh, I see. Got it. Because I kind of thought for a minute he looked more like Dr. Light for a second.
Yeah. You mean Dr. Wiley?
Dr. Wiley. I'm sorry.
Dr. Light is the one with the Elmer Fudd voice and the full head of hair.
He had an Elmer Fudd voice? I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. They're.
What did he say? Shh, I'm hunting wobots.
Well, he was talking about Dr. Wiley.
Oh,
I'll send you a video. You could thank Mega Man 7 on PS1 and Saturn for that one.
All right.
Yeah.
By
the way, when did Bernie Sanders go full Dr. Robotnik up there in the top left?
I think this is a great addition.
Well, you mentioned Dr. Wiley, so I'm doing that now.
Thank you.
This is your fault.
Of course, Rave Royale appears to be illustrating some gigantic creepy creature with venom-esque teeth and a slimy tongue.
Yeah, this is a great way to get the $15 minimum wage passed. Is just to go around and rain havoc from a flying creature and unleash your robots on the world.
Oh, and legally, I must correct that was Mega Man 8. I wasn't sure if it was 8 or 7, but I saw someone say 7 in chat and thought they knew better than me. That's my problem. It was Mega Man 8.
Hold on, let me just piss off a bunch of nerds here. You ready? Yeah. No. It was Mega Man 7 in the US, but it was Mega Man 8 in Japan.
Oh, okay. You know what? Fair point. Point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Of course, over there it's called Boku no Mega Man.
Yes, exactly. That is its official name.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's not known as Mega Man. He's known as Super Hit Guy Fight.
I thought he was called Rockman over there.
He was called Rockman until that name was seen as copyright infringement by The Rock himself.
Oh, fair point. Dwayne the Rockman Johnson.
Yes, Dwayne the Rockman Johnson.
30 seconds to the final spinning of the Wheel of Death. Both competitors giving their all. You're seeing all the trademarks of Uncle Al and Rave Royale on this canvas. If there's anything you can say beyond Marty and Ross are idiots.
Totoro's eyes are bleeding.
Oh my God. And we're 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get through those emotes.
Is that Bernie Sanders in a dress now on the right?
Certainly looks like it. We got Fart Submarine for Uncle Al as we continue the fart vehicle plan.
Because the bubbles would go up.
Yes, and we got Geriatric Rock Stars for Rave Royale. Uncle Al, you keeping that Fart Submarine?
Wow, that's what Jeannie calls the duplex. She calls this the Fart Submarine because I tell you, I just can't let it stop flying.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you really should cut out the dairy.
Fair point. Rave Royale, Geriatric Rock Stars, keeping it a respin.
I'm going to go ahead and do a respin.
Taking the respin is Rave. And your brand new topic is pickled. Pickled. Get the pickle things now. 4 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Ross, what are you seeing on the canvas that's popping out to you in this final round of action?
We're at the point in the match where it's getting harder and harder for something to stand out. All the details are going to have to really work their way in very delicately, very carefully. Oh, we're getting our Fart Submarine down there in the bottom left. Right. It looks like a periscope coming out of a butt, Marty.
Oh,
right there.
Naturally.
Yeah. And meanwhile, we're getting our pickle gator right on top of it. Sorry, a crocodile right on top of it from the pen of Rave Royale. So both artists working right on top of each other there. A pickle on top of a fart.
Pickle on top of a fart, by the way, was the original name for Super Art Fight, as we thought it was very descriptive of what we do here.
I just feel like a pickle on top of a fart's what it's like to get lunch with Uncle Al.
Is that true, Uncle Al?
Ew. Oh my God, yeah.
Sounds about right. 2 minutes, 49 seconds to go. Yes, Al?
I'd elaborate, but I think one of you could probably do that better than I could.
As we're getting an adorable crocodile from the pen of Rave Royale up there in the top right.
Oh yeah, look at him. He's in love with Swole Totoro.
Who doesn't love Swole Totoro?
Listen, we all want to be hugged by arms that make you feel safe, and you can't feel safer than those arms.
Oh God, Ross.
Yeah.
Right above the head.
Mm-hmm.
Our Ace Ventura.
Yes.
There's another one. Oh no. There's another one of those goddamned Furbies. I thought we killed these things back in '99.
Oh, you mean this thing right here that I'm outlining?
Oh.
Is that what those are? I've been filling them in. They look just like Frank's goiter.
Frank's Goiter, by the way, is an incredible jam band.
Yeah,
you should really check them out once shows open up again.
I was really trying to think of the rest of that joke, but I'm pretty sure Frank's Goiter is probably on tour with Toad the Wet Sprocket right about now.
You gotta Toad that Wet Sprocket. It's literally the only thing you can do.
Musical guest! Frank's Goiter!
R.I.P. R.I.P. 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Your main event as another horrific Furby spider crawls its way out of the center of the canvas with a minute and change remaining. Will that be the next remnant of horror, which takes Rave Royale to the finals, or will Uncle Al be the cooling salve we all need? And we'll see him in the finals against Stevie Speed. We're going to find out in less than a minute. Vote early, vote often. The power's in your hands, folks.
Actually, just vote the once. You can only vote the one time. How that works.
I guess you could open up other browser windows and incognito and stuff like that.
I mean, that's how I've tried to get a PS5 and it hasn't worked out so great. But, follow your heart.
27 seconds remaining. And by the way, if anyone has an in on getting a PS5, help Ross, please.
Yeah, please help me out. I want to play Destiny 2 with my friends.
17 seconds remaining.
Now, I know what you're saying. I could play Destiny 2 on the PS4. I just don't want to.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caps on markers. That's an art fight. That is your main event. And let's get rolling with the votes. All right, the voting is rolling on, and chatting first with your Uncle Al is my buddy Ross. Ross!
Yeah, Uncle Al, great to see you. Good match. How you feeling?
Feeling great. Thinking about all that gas, just sort of psychosomatically cured the bout I was having earlier. It was a real mess. Luckily, this seemed to help me a lot. And you know what? This might have cured my rhino elbow too.
Do you have any tips for dryness?
Preparation H. Stay with me here. It's not just for your butt. It's also for anything else that needs to you need to calm down the swelling. All right, and hey, it works wonders as any sort of WD-40 replacement.
All right.
My doors stop squeaking almost entirely.
I'll be sure to give that a shot. What if you weren't here tonight, if you don't move on after this, what are you gonna do during canasta time?
The same thing I usually do. Read a book or organize the forks in the drawer. Maybe take the dog out for a walk. We don't really own a dog, but because Jeannie's allergic, but I like to dream.
All right, thanks so much, Uncle Al. It's a pleasure as always, and thanks again for the hats. Marty, if you would please.
Yes, indeed, as it's a very, very tight vote. Please, folks, no ties. I want to chat with Rave Royale. Rave, you had an incredible round. The less I say about those Furbies, the better. I want to know, though, Geriatric Rockstars, why'd you toss it away?
You know what? It was a really fun one, but at the same time, if I was going to draw something like that, I would want to take up a very large portion of the canvas. And you know what? There just wasn't the space for it, so I figured let's find out what the other option is.
Fair point. Very, very fair point. And again, folks at home, no ties. We need a victor. We need a decision made here tonight. Rave Royale, you did an incredible job. As much as I can sit here and tee off on those Furbies all day, gotta say, starting with the Slug Girl, continuing on into your trademark with the venom teeth, the creepy tongues, you brought all your trademarks here. If there's anything you could say to the people at home, what would it be?
Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the bout. I had a lot of fun. We got to draw a lot of creepy things.
Heck yeah. Well, let's find out who won this match and is heading to the finals against Stevie Speed with 2 votes, separating victor and loser. Producer Steve, if you please. Uncle Al is heading to the finals. Uncle Al getting in a rematch with Stevie Speed from round 1. Uncle Al, congratulations. How you feeling about it? Anything you want to say to the fine folks at home?
I got 2 votes? Wow.
No. You got 33 votes.
That's way more than 2. Well, gosh, my Saturdays sure aren't going to be as sad as I was expecting. So that's a huge plus. Rave, thank you for a lovely match. That was certainly interesting. Let's do it again sometime. What else did you ask me?
No, that was about it, Uncle Al. Thank you so much for being here. And anything you'd like to promote?
Hold on. My your step cousin Scott gave me some plugs here. Follow Dude Exclamation on Twitter, and listen to the One Piece podcast. Subscribe to their Patreon and listen to Toho Yaro, a Japanese film club podcast. I'm just the messenger. Also, I'd like to promote dogs, real life dogs that you can own in real life.
Just the idea of dogs.
Man, they're great, right?
Love it. Yeah, they are. All right, well, thank you so much. And Rave Royale, close match, a very close match, probably the closest of the entire season. Wow, and the fans loved you. The fans always love you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. I got to draw a lovely little slug girl and got to draw a really demonic me, which was behind the super art fight curtain, and lots of my little minions. So I'm doing well.
Don't like it. Not a fan. Just don't like it.
Yeah. Well, is there anything you'd like to?
Why don't you love me, Marty?
Is there anything you'd like to promote?
If you could, you can check out my Twitch channel, which is Pixel Ivy, and also there's my Instagram, Pixel Ivy, and also at Pixel Ivy Art, and there also is my Etsy store, which has a few little Rave Weasel stickers up if you want to go check them out. There will be more incoming. And that is also Pixel Ivy. It's Pixel Ivy's Clubhouse, and I'll put a link in the chat.
All right. Thank you so much, Rave Royale. Thanks again for both of our competitors and all of our competitors tonight for an amazing match. This has, of course, affected the standings as we get ready for our final week of the season. So, Producer Steve, thank you very much. So here's what we've got going into the final match. We've got your Uncle Al up against Stevie Speed for the title for season 2. It's all on the line. Who will win the gift certificate to Sizzler, RIP, that has expired, but unfortunately we still have it, and I'm handing it to someone. Unfortunately, I'm legally obligated to do that. So yeah, but Marty, any comments?
Really an incredible season has led us to this point, and to see the literal redemption possibly in the hands of Stevie Speed. We could see it happen. Uncle Al has come in his first full season and really blown us all away. I cannot wait to see what happens next week. It should be an incredible show. It'll be right here on this very channel next Saturday night, March the 13th, 8 p.m. Eastern. You're going to want to check it out if you missed any of the episodes. All of the prior episodes all of them are on our YouTube page, youtube.com/superartfight. But before we wrap it up, because Captain Bloodbeard was unable to make it this week due to some internet issues on the high seas, I wanted to say some thank yous to our new follows, to the Ghost Puncher, Barrel Diver, Anti-Zenith Nocturne, Billy Buttons, How Is This Name Taken To, Mantis 8891, Taj Bro, The Bread Scare, Calmic, Mantis Squirrel, Gamboot, Amber Woo, and Mrs. Glucon. Thank you to all for your follows, and thank you to our subs. We've got subs from The Foul One, Court Jester, Ice and Mike, Computers Are Scared of Me, Nymphiness, Miranda PF. We got everybody resubbing, so if you haven't already, please throw us a sub, or please support us on Patreon. And looking at the numbers here tonight, I don't know where all of you came from, but we're very, very happy you joined us. It's been a truly, truly fun evening with you. We had a great time. We hope you did as well, and you're going to want to see all of the action next week on this very channel. Thursday night, of course, is Super Art Fantasy. If you want to see some of these fine folks, myself included, Rave Royale as well, DIETANIUM as well, Red Erin as well. If you want to see all of us do a little bit of D&D, you can. Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern. And if you want to see your topics on the wheel, head to superrfight.com/wheel, as being talked about in the chat right now. Go ahead and throw in some topics. We'd love to see them in the season finale coming up next week. But until next time, for DIETANIUM, Stevie Speed, Red Erin, Baron von Sexyful, your Uncle Al, Rave Royale, Producer Steve in the booth, and of course my dear friend Ross. Ross, truly a pleasure. I've missed sharing this show with you, my friend.
It has been an honor and a pleasure as always. And I still got a few more hats, so
yeah, just keep trying them out. You're gonna find one that actually looks good eventually. Until next time, I've been Marty Day. This has been Super Art Fight, and have yourself a great rest of your weekend. Catch you next time. Bye, y'all.